Hi students! Today we're going to be working on common idioms or English expressions with different meanings. So what is an idiom? An idiom is an expression or a group of words that means something other than the translation of the individual words. So for example, if you look at these words below, a piece of cake, on the ball, up a creek, up in the air, under the sun, you can probably visualize something that goes with each one of these. Like I think if you are thinking about a piece of cake, you're probably thinking about the cake and like a wedge of cake that you're going to eat. And if I said on the ball, you probably would think of a ball and something resting on the ball. Up a creek is a small stream. So up a creek, you would probably think of like a forest area with water going through. Up in the air, you'd probably think of like a bird or an airplane flying through the clouds. And under the sun, you'd probably think about your shadow or something that was literally under the sun. So the key is that an idiom is more than just what the words mean. It is an expression that has a different meaning. So let's look at this first one, a piece of cake. Over here we have a picture of a piece of cake, right? But a piece of cake can also mean something that is easy to do, okay? So it's as easy, and the idea is it's as easy as eating a piece of cake. So here's an example sentence. After training for a marathon, George thinks running 3 miles is a piece of cake. So a marathon is 26 miles. So after he's learned how to run 26 miles, then running 3 miles is nothing. It's not hard at all. So it's a piece of cake. Idiom 2, on the ball. On the ball means to be ready or prepared. So over here we have a woman who is literally just holding the ball. She looks like she's ready to play. But you can use it in different contexts to mean ready or prepared. When Shakiba cut her finger, Kate was on the ball with her first aid kit. First aid kit is when you have bandages and scissors and all kinds of things, and she was able to give a band-aid to Shakiba. So Kate was the one who was on the ball because she had a first aid kit. Up a creek. This is a shorter expression, and sometimes it's up a creek without a paddle. If you can imagine, if you lost your paddle, you were in a boat on rough waters, that could be very scary. And so the expression to be up a creek means to be in trouble. Fred knew he was up a creek because he didn't study for the exam. So he wasn't ready for the exam and he knew he was going to fail it. Okay? This next one is up in the air. I love this picture. Up in the air means to be uncertain or unsure that something is going to happen. I mean, you don't usually see a house up in the air, but I thought this was a really cool picture, so I used it. So to be uncertain, if something's up in the air, it means it may happen, it may not happen, you don't really know. Students are hoping to go to school in September, but everything is still up in the air because of the pandemic. And our last one is under the sun. When you talk about things being under the sun, you know that everything is under the sun, right? Everything on earth is under the sun. So it's an expression that means a large group of diverse things. And the sample sentence that I have over here is, Charlene stuffs everything under the sun into her suitcase when she goes on vacation. That means she wants to be prepared for everything, and she puts everything she possibly can into that suitcase. And the idea is that it could be things that you don't necessarily need, but she wants. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed these idioms. It's just 5 little expressions, but try to use them in your everyday language to spice things up. Have a good day.